Welcome. This is Jabberin Jack, program number 21. I'm Jabberin Jack, and I'm going to start right off with the music right away. I'm not going to fool around. We'll talk later. I'm going to start out with the Monkees with their number one chart record from back around 1966 called Last Train to Clarksville. Okay.
Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cause I'm leaving in the morning and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together till the morning brings my train and I must go. No, 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 no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville, I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee, flavored kisses, and a bit of conversation. No, 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 no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone I'm feeling low. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville.
I've had several people ask me what this NARAS awards are for these records that I've been talking about. Okay, I'm going to give it to you twice. It's the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences. One more time, National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences. And what they do is they give out awards for the best song that was written each year, the best recording that was made each year in different categories, the best pop record, the best rhythm and blues, the best country and western, and so on. And they give out these awards each year. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about NARAS awards. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into the next song. And it's called Good Times That We Had by Meisberg and Walters.
By and by I will be passing through to see you once again. Spend a day or two just being with you, friend. Then I will be on my way to who knows when it's time. Seems like all these days are breezing by and none of them are mine. Thinking now of good times that we had, when all our days were good and none were bad. Reflecting on some memories, I'm feeling sort of sad. Thinking of the good times that we had. Seems like only yesterday when you first came my way. Since then we've become the best of friends. Though I seldom see you, you're always in my mind. Friends that mean as much as you, they're pretty hard to find. Thinking now of good times that we had, when all our days were good and none were bad. Reflecting on some memories, I'm feeling sort of sad. Thinking of the good times that we had. You know, I've often wondered if my life would be the same. I wonder if I really would have changed. But thinking of you now seems to let me know somehow there never could have been another way. Maybe we could take a few days at the end of spring and travel like we used to when time didn't mean a thing. We could talk about our feelings and how our lives have grown. When you're traveling with a friend, the open road becomes your home. Thinking now of good times that we had, when all our days were good and none were bad. Reflecting on some memories, I'm feeling sort of sad. Thinking of good times that we had. Reflecting on some memories, I'm feeling sort of sad. Thinking of the good times that we had.
You know, I was talking about memories with a friend of mine a while back here, down here in Florida, and he says, well, they're no good, you can't spend them, you can't buy anything with them. I gotta tell you, he was wrong. If I had to give up my memories and not have them anymore for money or anything else, I wouldn't do it for any money. I'll always have my memories, even to my grave, and the memories of good times and bad times, hardships, people that I've met, things that I've done, places that I've gone. I wouldn't trade that for anything. Nothing at all. I promise you that. I guess that's why I save all this old stuff. I got all kinds of things, old cigarette lighters and knives and guns and swords and old 45s that I hang on to. Just for the memories, I guess. Anyway, one old 45 I got here is called No Charge, and now the label on this 45 record says Tina and Mommy, but Mommy sounds an awful lot like Tammy Wynette, and that's who I think it is, but it doesn't say who it is. Anyway, here's an old record, so forgive the sound, called Tina and Mommy, No Charge by Tina and Mommy. I'll get it straight yet, you know me.
My little girl came up to me in the kitchen this evening while I was fixing supper, and she handed me a piece of paper she'd been writing on, and after wiping my hands on my apron, I read it, and this is what it said.
For mowing the yard, $5. For making my own bed this week, $1. Going to the store, 50 cents. Playing with little sister while you went to the store, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. Getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed, $14.75.
Well, I looked at her, standing there expectantly, and 1,000 memories flashed through my mind. And so I picked up the pen and, turning the paper over, this is what I wrote.
For the 9 months I've carried you, growing inside me, no charge. For the nights I've sat up with you, doctor, do you pray for you, no charge. For the toys, food and clothes, and for wiping your nose, there's no charge. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge.
Well, when she finished reading, she had great big old tears in her eyes, and she looked up at me and said,
Mommy, I sure do love you.
Then she took the pen and in great big letters she wrote, paid in full.
When you add it all up, the cost of real love is no charge.
Well, I certainly don't think you can put a price on love. At least I don't think so. Anyway, you older folks might remember Johnny Tillotson. He made a lot of records, and I got one here that he wrote the words to it, and it's from 1962 called "It Keeps Right On a Hurtin'." Yep, here it is.
I cry myself to sleep each night, wishing I could hold you tight. Life seems so empty since you went away. The pillow where you lay your head now holds my lonely tears instead, and it keeps right on a hurtin' since you're gone. It keeps right on a hurtin' every minute of the day. Every hour you're away, I feel so lonely, and I can't help it. I don't think I can go on, and it keeps right on a hurtin' since you're gone. They say a man should never cry, but when I see you passing by, my heart breaks down and cries a million tears. You broke my heart and set me free, but you forgot your memory, and it keeps right on a hurtin' since you're gone. It keeps right on a hurtin' every minute of the day. Every hour you're away,
Yeah, it keeps right on hurting. Next up, I got Paul Anka from Rap, well, about 1958, I think it was, and Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Another very nice song, yeah.
Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight, show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine, dear. Won't you kiss me once, baby? Just a kiss goodnight, maybe. You and I will fall in love. You and I will fall in love. People say that love's a game you just can't win. If there's a way, I'll find it someday, and then this mood will rush in. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you love me too. Tell me that you love me too. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear, baby. Put your head on my shoulder.
Back in 1960 and 61, Willie Nelson, of course, anybody who knows country music knows who Willie Nelson is. I'm sure of that. Let me turn this up a hair here so you can hear me a little better. Anyway, he wrote a song, and he wrote the music and he wrote the lyrics to it. And he knew that he had a special song. You know, it was really one of those special songs. And he figured on making a big hit record with it. But when he took it in and they talked it over with the promoters and the engineers and the producers, they convinced Willie that the song definitely is a special song, but it needs the right artist. And if they get the right artist to do it, it would be a classic. So after mulling it around, they finally convinced Willie that this was right, and he agreed. And they finally settled on Patsy Cline doing this number. And Patsy, they worked out a deal, and Patsy Cline decided, okay, you know, she'll do it. And she recorded the song. And when Willie Nelson heard the song, that the way she did it, he said that it couldn't be done as good by anybody else, and definitely couldn't be improved upon. But when you hear this song, you don't think of Willie Nelson. You think of Patsy Cline, because she's the one who did it. And it's called Crazy. And here it is.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Yes, that's a beautiful song. You know, back in the early part of her, when she first started recording in her early career, a lot of the country and western stations didn't want to play her songs because they thought that she didn't sound country enough. Isn't that weird? And today, when I hear the country music, it's called modern country. It's more like rock and roll than it is country. I mean, a lot of it is. Not that I don't like it, I do, but let's be honest here. Country is one thing and rock and roll something else. Anyway, I have a record up here by a group. I think I'd crawl across a cow pasture on my hands and knees in my Sunday go-to-meeting clothes if I could turn back the clock several decades to watch these guys on stage live. But I can't. So we'll all just enjoy the music here. It's the Flamingos, one of the great, great groups of the past, and Chicka-Boom.
That's my baby, my tutti frutti, and I love her so very truly. And she makes my heart go boom, 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 chicka boom, chicka boom. Yes, her lips thrills me so. When she holds me, I can't let her go. She makes my heart go boom, 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 chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka. Da 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 da, da 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 da. I'll never
down. I'm never sad, I never wear a frown. She makes my heart go boom, boom.
Chicka boom, chicka boom.
She keeps me jolly and full of joy, just like a child with a brand new toy. She makes my heart go boom, boom.
Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom.
Boom,
Chicka boom, chicka boom, boom.
Yeah, they're a great group. I think it was their versatility that made them stand out as one of the top groups among all of them, because when you'd hear them one time, they'd be singing a straight love song to you, and then another time you would hear the Flamingos and they'd be doing doo-wop, or the next time maybe rock and roll, and then I've heard them when they were doing the blues. So they covered the whole spectrum, and I think that's what made them stand out more, than the other groups. Anyway, let's move on. So who would you think would be the very first man who would be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Country Music Hall of Fame? I mean, the first guy to do both. A lot of people would guess Elvis Presley. I know there's those who would say Jerry Lee Lewis. You'd be wrong again. The very first guy was Johnny Cash, the Man in Black. And I'm going to play a record of his that I bought back in 1971. It's called I Would Like to See You Again.
I was sitting here thinking about old times, some old times, some old friends, and suddenly it crossed my mind that I would like to see you again. Remember how we used to walk and talk, holding hands. We said we loved each other, I recall. We made a lot of future plans, but the years have come and gone, and a whole lot has happened since then. But tonight, babe, your memory's awfully strong on my mind, and I would like to see you again. It's funny how an old flame comes back. Come on back, make you blue. But I just saw a picture of a railroad track and some old shack and me and you. Guess I better straighten out my mind, straighten it out, go to bed, and pray that I don't dream about old times, some old times, gone and dead. The years have come and gone, and a whole lot has happened since then. But tonight, babe, your memory's awfully strong on my mind, and I would like to see you again.
I know the sound on it isn't the greatest, it's an old record, And but the song was good. You know, I like that song. And speaking of old records, here's a #1 chart hit from 1958. It's the McGuire Sisters and Sugar Time.
Sugar time.
Sugar time.
One of my friends, Dave, gave me a challenge here. He wanted to hear Some Enchanted Evening. He just wanted to hear it by, you know, a good version of it. He didn't say particularly he wanted anybody special. The song was introduced, of course, originally by, let me get my voice up here a little bit. It was introduced originally by Ezio Pinza and in the stage play, and Perry Como came out with it that same year, which was 1949. Later on, in 1958, I believe it was. Let me take a look here, because I got that written down. 1958, the film came out, South Pacific, and it was that year that I bought this album of the original soundtrack. In the movie, it looks like Rossano Brazzi is singing the song, but actually his mouth is going, but the singer is Giorgio Tazzi, and this is the original version from the movie, and I think it's great. Remember now, this record is from 1958, so that makes it, about 44 years old, and I don't think it sounds all that bad, considering the age and all. Anyway, here it is. Dave, you asked for it, and now you're going to get it.
Enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all through your life you may dream alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
No, aren't that pretty? Now, I was watching the public TV channel the other night, public TV, and they had a story on about General Custer and how he got wiped out with his troops at the Battle of the Little Bighorn. And it reminded me of a song I got here by Larry Verne called "Please, Mr. Custer."
That famous day in history, the men of the 7th Cavalry went riding on. And from the rear a voice was heard, a brave young man with a trembling word rang loud and clear.
What am I doing here? Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Hey, Mr. Custer, please don't make me go. I had a dream last night about to come in fight. Somebody yelled attack, and there I stood with the arrow in my back. Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Look at them bushes out there. They moving. There's the engine behind every one. Hey, Mr. Custer, you mind if I be excused the rest of the afternoon? Hey, Charlie, duck your head. Oh, you're a little bit late on that one, Charlie. Whew, I bet that's smarts.
They were sure of victory, the men of the 7th Cavalry, as they rode on. Again from the rear a voice was heard, that same great voice with a trembling word rang loud and clear.
What am I doing here? Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Listen, Mr. Custer, please don't please, Mr. Custer. I don't want to go. No. I wonder what the Indian word for friend is. Say friend. Kemosabe, that's it. Kemosabe! Hey out there, Kemosabe! No, that isn't it. Look at him out there, running around like a bunch of wild Indians. Oh, this ain't no time for joking.
Here's the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band and One Step Over the Line. Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, Randy. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Size. Baby, don't apologize for taking me one step over the line. When I touch your secret skin, babe, I know it ain't no sin. I feel you starting to give in. Now let's go one step over the line.
Daddy never went this far. Baby, we know who we are. Let's go one step over the line. I could be your driving wheel. We could make those tires squeal. Ooh, I like the way it feels. Taking it one step over the line.
One step forward and 2 steps back. It's for the birds now, baby. I'm talking cake walking into the black, across a red line, and I don't mean maybe. I hear that buried lovers lane, sea of tears and blame. That you and me go up in flames. Baby, one step over the line. They're drawing boxes on the ground, just to make us look down. Don't look down. All we gotta do is look around, and take it one step over the line. One step over the line. Come on, baby. One step over the line.
just about closes out this half of the program. So when the music stops, flip her over. Yep. Um, I have a lot of music that's like polka music by a group called the Jabberin Jacks. But there's another group called the Jabberin Jacks, and they go way, way back. They did doo-wop music and rock and roll, and I got one here called Mop Top by the old Jabberin Jacks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I gotta talk to myself or what?
Mop top. Mop top. Mop top. Mop top.
Be a square with a real long hair, go get a mop top. They went for a haircut a while ago. Said to the barber, just go, man, go. She got a mop top. I call her mop top. I really dig my baby's wig. She got a mop top. Up this morning and I had a scare. The first thing I saw was my baby's hair. She got a mop top, a crazy mop top. I can't resist that fruit cut twist. She got a mop top.
Mop top. Mop top. Mop top. Mop top. Mop top. Mop top.
I like when a woman lets her hair grow. Well, my little mop just tickles me so. I call her mop top. My little mop top. If boys do that, oh, they do that to mop top.
Now that's the kind of music that can get me jumping around in my recording room. Yeah, I'm going back to 1963, thereabouts, and Stonewall Jackson, and they used to make these records where they tell stories on the records, and I dug a few of those out, but I'm only going to play one, of course, today. It's called BJ the DJ by Stonewall Jackson. Remember him, the famous record he had called Waterloo? Well, this is, he did several recordings, and this BJ the DJ is a nice story. I like this. So, listen up here.
A story about a pal of mine who worked down near the Georgia line as DJ in a little country station. Everybody loved him dear, 'cause he played what they liked to hear. He built himself up quite a reputation. At record hops he stayed out late, and his mom would always wait to see if he had made it home alive. She warned against his loss of sleep and driving fast in that old heat, and that he had to be at work by 5. BJ the DJ, you're living much too fast, and if you don't change your ways, don't see how you can last. Every morning just past 4, from the driveway he would roar, overslept and he was late again. Then at breakneck speed he'd drive to sign the station on at 5. He had lots of records he must spin. His mom sat by the radio until his voice told her hello. She knew then that he'd made it there all right. Then she'd say a little prayer, he'd be safe while he was there, and she'd wait up for him again tonight. Then one cold and rainy morn, all four tires were badly worn, but still he scratched off just as fast this time. BJ had a lot of nerve, but he completely missed the curve, and he signed off down near the Georgia line. Mom sat by the radio, the voice she heard she didn't know. BJ'd never been this late before. But with the road so bad and all, she'd wait a while before she called, and then she heard the knock upon the door. BJ, the DJ, only 24, a wreck at 90 miles an hour, he'll spin the hits no more.
Well, you know, when you collect records and stuff like that, there's certain ones that you bury them, you know what I mean? They're special, so you put them away. And I went digging for one that was really special. It's a country song. I figured as long as we're on country here, I might as well stay on for another minute with this country. And it's Little Jimmy Dickens. And it's called I Can't Get Over Me, Not Getting Over You. And I thought I'd dig this one out. I went looking for it. It took a little while, but hey, you're worth it. You know what I mean?
I can't get over me, not getting over you. I thought that it would be so easy to do. The love I threw away belongs to someone new, and I can't get over me, not getting over you. I bought new clothes and found new friends, changed all the things I do, but I'm not really happy. I'm a different shade of blue. And now the pain is here, a long time overdue, and I can't get over me, not getting over you. I bought new clothes and found new friends, changed all the things I do, but I'm not really happy. I'm a different shade of blue, and now the pain is here, a long time overdue, and I can't get over me, not getting over you.
Okay, so, you know there's a certain class of records that are called standards. They're, it's the song with the performer. Remember, earlier I said Patsy Cline and Crazy, and you got Chances Are, Johnny Mathis, White Christmas, Bing Crosby, Bruce Suede Shoes, Carl Perkins, to mention a few. And there's another one here that I have that falls right in that same class. It's called Respect by Aretha Franklin. Let's go, Rita. To somebody, and I can't remember who it was. And I get a lot of phone calls, most of them long distance, and cards and letters from people. And somebody called me up a couple months ago and asked, do I have a song by Elvis Presley called You Don't Have to Say You Love Me? And I got a ton of Presley stuff here, but I really didn't think I had that song. So I told him I didn't think so, but I would take a look. And I did look a little, but not real hard. The other day, I was looking for something else, and I accidentally came across it. So I do have it. So whoever you were and you requested that song, I'm going to play it for you now. Here's Elvis Presley and You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. You know what I mean.
When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. Oh, don't you know that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone, just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh, believe me. Oh, you don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me.
You know, I was looking at my grass the other day. For those of you not familiar with Florida, I have a kind of a grass called bahia. And in the dry season, why it all turns brown, it kind of dies. So I was asking a friend about it. When I first moved down here and I built my house, I asked a friend about it. And he says, oh, don't worry, it'll come back, you know. And it did. And I was looking at it again yesterday about, boy, I see how brown it's getting. And then it reminded me of a song about grass. It's called It'll Come Back by Red Sylvine. Yeah.
On our little girl's third birthday, she got a sandbox in the backyard to play. Sand was everywhere as she played and she laughed. I fussed at her, for it killed all my grass.
It'll come back. It'll come back. Daddy, don't be mad. God and the rain will bring it back.
When our little girl just turned 10, she got a bike to ride with all her friends. She skinned both her knees as she played and she laughed. I busted her, for it killed all my grass.
It'll come back. It'll come back. Daddy, don't be mad. God and the rain will bring it back.
When our little girl turned 17, we built her a pool in the backyard that spring. All her friends came and they swam and they splashed. I fussed at her, for it killed all my grass.
It'll come back. It'll come back. Daddy, don't be mad. God and the rain will bring it back.
My wife and I sit on the porch all alone as I look out across at my beautiful lawn. The house is quiet, there's no children at play, and I said to my wife, honey, if you'll listen real close, you can still hear her say,
It'll come back. It'll come back. It'll come back. It'll come back. Daddy, don't be mad. God and the rain will bring it back.
Back in 1939, Glenn Miller wrote a song called Moonlight Serenade, and that became his orchestra's theme song. I have a version of it here by Oscar Clinton, who in later years after Glenn Miller did a lot of the Glenn Miller songs and his arrangements with his own orchestra. So here's Oscar, Clinton, and his version of Moonlight Serenade. Yeah, and now, from 1961, here's the Chantels and Look in My Eyes.
Look in my eyes and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Oh, darling, I'll be gone. Look in my eyes and tell me that you're the one for me, and that our love will always be. Oh, darling, I'll be gone. You've still got time, so make up your mind. What's it to be? Do you want me? I don't need much, only your touch. Come and love me, please. Oh, darling, set me free. Look in my eyes and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Oh, darling, I'll be
Back in the early 90s, I was visiting with some dear friends of mine who had, they just came back from a vacation in Vegas, and while they were up there, they went to see Keely Smith. Keely Smith used to be married to Louis Prima back in the 50s and 60s and whatever, and then they eventually got divorced, and then he passed away, and she was appearing in Vegas. And after she did her show, she came down to their table, and they were visiting with my friends, and she told them that Louis Prima was a bundle of energy. Everything he did fast, whether it was on stage or whether it was at home. If he was washing the dishes, he had to do them fast. Nothing was slow. And you can tell that in his music and the way his band plays. So here's an example. He takes a nice slow song called Buonasera. It's a nice slow Italian song, and he can turn it into his own wild party. Listen up. You'll see what I mean.
Buonasera, signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorina, we'll go walking where the mountains help the sun come into sight. And by the little jewelry shop we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger.
In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you.
Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorina, we'll go walking where the mountains help the sun come into sight. And by the little jewelry shop we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. And in the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Hey, Bonacena, senorita, kiss me good. Stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, senorita, kiss me good night. Buonasera, senorita, kiss me good night. Sera, senorita, kiss me good night.
Yeah, I have to admit that I really like his music. I always did, and I always will. Anyway, we have the Spinners up next, and they have a song here with a long title. Wow. Well, it's called Together We Can Make Such Sweet Music. That's a lot of writing. It's the Spinners from, I think, back around the 70s. Probably around the middle 70s, but I wouldn't bet on it. Okay, here they are, the Spinners.
Fuss and fight.
Well, every time I do one of these programs, I mean to use this next song, and I always forget to put it in. This time, I'm not going to forget, because I'm going to play it next. It's called Good As I Was to You by Lori Morgan. And I heard the song a long time ago, and I really liked it. I think you will too. Here she is.
She drove up to the restaurant where they used to dine. He was sitting at the table with someone new this time. She walked up right beside him. Her face did not turn red. She looked at him so calmly, and this is what she said. Good as I was to you, is this the thanks I get? Are all the years we shared so easy to forget? Does this mean that you've won? Are you finally having fun? Is she your dream come true? Oh, she sure looks good. She won't ever be good as I was to you. The room got awfully quiet, and everybody stared. Finally the waiter said, should I bring another chair? She said no, I was just leaving. But as she walked out the door, she said, honey, you can have him. I don't want him anymore. Good as I was to you, is this the thanks I get? Are all the years we shared so easy to forget? Is this the way it's done? Looking out for number one. Did you think it through? Oh, she sure looks good, but she won't ever be good as I was to you. Are you finally having fun? Is she your dream come true? Oh, she sure looks good, but she won't ever be good as I was to you. Good as I was to you.
Well, don't feel bad, Laurie. I've been there too, so I know what you're going through there. Yeah. Hey, here's Peter Cetera and One Clear Voice. I wish my voice was always clear.
Whole world is talking, drowning out my voice. How can I hear myself with all this noise? But all this confusion just disappears when I find a quiet place where I can hear one clear voice calling out for me to listen. One clear voice with just like the sound of music to my ears. I hear one clear voice calling out for me to listen. One clear voice whispers words of wisdom. I close my eyes till I find what I've been missing. But if I'm very still, I will hear one clear voice. I close my eyes till I find what I've been missing. And if I'm very still, I will hear one clear
Well, as we approach the end of this program, and we're getting close to it, we got old Jerry Lewis, the killer, coming up. And he freely admits that he likes that honky-tonk song, his honky-tonk wine, and chasing that old honky-tonk stuff. Yeah.
Some folks like the wintertime when the snow's on the ground. Some folks like the autumn when leaves come tumbling down. Some folks like peace and quiet. Some folks like it rough. I love honky-tonk song, honky-tonk wine, and chasing that honky-tonk stuff. I'll be here in this old honky-tonk with these bloodshot eyes of mine. I line 'em up from 3 to 1 and chase 'em under fire. It's whatever turns you on, I guess. Lord knows I just can't get enough. Honky-tonk songs and a honky-tonk wine, chasing that honky-tonk stuff. As the years roll by, you think that old Jerry Lee would kind of quit to those rowdy ways, rocking and rolling all night long and working like a dog all day. Well, I'll tell you, I'm a fool about them women. Lord knows I just can't get enough. I'm talking about honky-tonk songs, honky-tonk wine, chasing that honky-tonk stuff. Now the wine don't take effect the way it used to all night long. All I hear on that old jukebox is someone did somebody wrong. Well, I guess there's different strokes for different folks, and I've developed quite a touch of honky-tonk songs and a honky-tonk wine, and chasing that honky-tonk stuff. Honky-tonk songs and honky-tonk wine, chasing that honky-tonk stuff.
sure that most of you out there have heard of the band called the Grateful Dead, and one of the stars of that band, in fact, the star of the band, was a guy named Jerry Garcia, who was a guitar player with the band. And a while back here, Jerry Garcia passed away. Now, I've seen the concerts, and I can tell you that there were a lot of people, they call them deadheads, which were fans of the Grateful Dead. But there was a while there when Jerry took certain instrument players, musicians, and he formed a band called the Jerry Garcia Acoustic Band. And so for all you fans out there of Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead, here's a special treat called, by Jerry and Garcia and his acoustic band, called Diamond Joe. And that'll probably wind up this program, so enjoy.
Gonna quit me, Diamond Joe. Come and get me, Diamond Joe. Diamond Joe, I don't know when I'll ever be back here again. Diamond Joe, come and get me, Diamond Joe. Shiny tin to keep my paper collars in. Diamond Joe, come and get me, Diamond Joe. And I'm gonna walk in the city square with all this bear grease in my hair. Diamond Joe, come and get me, Diamond Joe. Shiny dime, we'll show them Boston bells a time. Diamond Joe, come and get me, Diamond Joe. And I'm gonna get me a shiny gun just to show the boys some fun. Diamond Joe, come and get me, Diamond Joe. You're gonna come and go, my bell, Diamond Joe. Come and get me, Diamond Joe. Diamond Joe, don't you know, she should have left me long ago. Diamond Joe, come and get me, Diamond Joe. Diamond Joe, come and get me. My wife gonna quit me, Diamond Joe. Come and get me, Diamond Joe.